I'm going to tell you why you're broke. And it's not because you don't work hard enough. It's not because you don't have the right skills. And it's definitely not because the economy is bad or Mercury is in retrograde or whatever excuse you've been telling yourself. You're broke because your brain is literally sabotaging you. And it's doing it so sneakily that you don't even realize it's happening. I discovered this the hard way when I looked at my bank account and realized I'd been making decent money for years but had absolutely nothing to show for it. Like, where did it all go? Did I eat it? Did I set it on fire for warmth? Turns out there's actual psychology behind why some people make money and keep it, and why other people make money and watch it evaporate like it was never there. And once you understand this psychology, everything changes. Stick around, because I'm going to expose the 5 psychological traps keeping you broke, and they're way more embarrassing than you think. Trap number 1, you think like an employee. And this one hurt my feelings when I realized it. I had an employee mindset about money. What's an employee mindset? It's thinking that money comes from trading time. You work hours, you get paid for those hours, and that's the only way money works. And your brain gets comfortable with this. It goes, okay, I work 40 hours, I make this much money. That's my limit. That's my ceiling. But here's the thing, rich people don't think like that. They think about money as something that multiplies. They think about leverage, systems, and making money while they sleep. Which sounds like a scam when you first hear it, but it's literally how wealth works. I was so stuck in employee brain that when someone offered me a project that could pay well but required upfront work with no guaranteed hourly rate, I said no, because my brain couldn't compute working without knowing exactly what I'd make per hour. That's employee brain. And employee brain keeps you broke because it caps how much you can possibly earn. There's only so many hours in a day. If you only make money during those hours, you're mathematically limited. Wealthy people figured out how to make money outside of their own time. And until your brain accepts that as possible, you're stuck. Trap number 2, you're terrified of losing money. This one's sneaky because it sounds responsible. I don't want to lose money, so I'm being careful. But here's what actually happens. You're so scared of losing money that you never invest it. You never take risks. You never put money into anything that could grow because what if it fails? So you keep your money in a savings account earning basically nothing. Or you spend it on stuff that makes you feel good temporarily but builds nothing long term. I did this for years. I'd have money sitting in my account doing absolutely nothing because I was too scared to invest it, too scared to start a business, too scared to do anything except let it slowly lose value to inflation. Meanwhile, people who understand money psychology know that the real risk isn't losing money. The real risk is keeping it stagnant. Money that isn't growing is dying. But your brain doesn't see it that way. Your brain sees investing as scary and keeping money in your account as safe. Even though keeping it there means it's worth less every year, this is called loss aversion, and it's one of the biggest wealth killers out there. You're so busy protecting what you have that you never grow it. Trap number 3, you celebrate wrong. Okay, this one's going to sound weird, but stay with me. You celebrate making money by spending money. You get a bonus, you buy something, you get a raise, you upgrade your lifestyle, you make extra money, you go out to dinner, buy new clothes, treat yourself. And your brain creates this connection. Making money equals spending money. They become linked. So you're constantly on this hamster wheel of making and spending, and never actually building wealth. I realized I was doing this when I got a decent payment for a project, and my immediate thought was, what should I buy? Not where should I invest this? Not how can I use this to make more? Just what can I buy to celebrate? That's broke brain. That's the psychology that keeps you stuck. Rich people celebrate making money by making more money. They take that bonus and invest it. They take that raise and save the difference. They take extra income and put it to work. Your brain needs to break the connection between earning and spending. They're not the same thing, they're actually opposites. Trap number 4, you believe money is evil. This one's deep, and most people don't even realize they believe it. But you probably have some version of money is bad programmed into your subconscious. Maybe you grew up hearing money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy, or money can't buy happiness. And now, deep in your brain, you associate money with negativity. So what happens? Your brain sabotages you. You make money, then you do something stupid with it. You get close to financial success, then you self-destruct. Because your subconscious believes having money makes you a bad person. I had this. I genuinely believed that wanting money made me shallow. That caring about finances meant I was materialistic. So every time I started making progress financially, I'd do something to mess it up. Spend irresponsibly. Make bad decisions. Sabotage myself. Your brain won't let you have something it thinks is bad for you. So if you believe money is evil or corrupting or makes people terrible, you'll never have it. Your brain will protect you from it. You have to reprogram this. Money isn't good or evil, it's a tool. It amplifies who you already are. If you're a good person, having money makes you a good person with more resources to help others. That's it. Trap number 5. You don't track it. This is the simplest trap, and it's killing you. You don't track your money. You have no idea where it goes. You just spend and hope there's enough left over at the end of the month. I was doing this. I'd look at my bank account, see money there, and think, cool, I'm fine. Then somehow I'd be broke again and confused about what happened. No tracking means no awareness. No awareness means no control. You're just financially sleepwalking through life hoping it works out. When I started tracking every single dollar, everything changed. Not because I became some penny-pinching miser, but because I could finally see the patterns. I could see where my money was going and make conscious decisions instead of just reacting. And honestly, tracking money was just part of a bigger shift. I started tracking everything about my life, reflecting deeply on my patterns and behaviors. That's actually why I created the Life Reset Journal. It's got 60 guided prompts that help you reflect on a deep level about all areas of your life, with trackers and weekly check-ins. Because I realized fixing money psychology is really about fixing how you think about everything. It's in the description if you want to do that deeper work. But back to money tracking. Most people avoid it because they don't want to know. They don't want to face how much they're spending on stuff that doesn't matter. They don't want to see the truth. But you can't fix what you can't see. Tracking isn't about restriction. It's about awareness. And awareness is the first step to wealth. So here's what I learned about the psychology of making money. It's not about making more. It's about thinking differently. You can make 6 figures and be broke if your psychology is broken. Or you can make a modest income and build wealth if your psychology is right. The difference isn't the amount. It's how you think about money, how you see it, how you treat it, whether you respect it or just let it slip through your fingers. Most people think they need to make more money to solve their problems. But they're wrong. They need to fix their psychology first. Because if you don't fix your brain, more money just means more problems. I've seen people get raises and end up more broke because they immediately upgraded their lifestyle. I've seen people get bonuses and waste them because they never learned how to handle money. I've seen people make great money and have nothing because their psychology was sabotaging them the whole time. Here's the shift that changed everything for me. I stopped seeing money as something I earn and spend. I started seeing it as something I manage and grow. Money isn't a reward for your time. It's a resource that you're responsible for. It's something you steward, not something you consume. Once you make that shift, everything changes. You stop spending money to feel good. You start investing money to build a future. You stop trading time for money. You start creating systems that generate money. You stop being afraid of money. You start respecting it and using it intentionally. This isn't about being cheap or obsessing over every dollar. It's about being conscious. It's about breaking the psychological traps that keep most people broke forever. Here's what you need to do, and I'm being serious. Spend 1 week tracking every single dollar you spend. Every coffee, every subscription, every impulse purchase, everything. At the end of the week, look at where your money went and ask yourself, is this how someone who's building wealth spends money? Not judging yourself, not feeling guilty, just honestly asking if your spending reflects the financial future you want. Most people will realize they're spending money on stuff they don't care about, subscriptions they forgot about, impulse purchases that gave them 5 minutes of happiness, convenience that's costing them their future. Then make one change, just one. Cancel one subscription, stop one habit, redirect one expense. Do that every week. Every week, look at your spending. Make one change. One small shift toward wealth psychology instead of broke psychology. In a year, you'll be a completely different person financially. Not because you made more money, because you changed how you think about money. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Getting rich is boring. It's not sexy. It's not exciting. It's not about some get-rich-quick scheme or secret investment strategy or crypto gamble. It's tracking your spending. It's saving consistently. It's investing regularly. It's building systems. It's being patient. It's thinking long-term when your brain wants instant gratification. That's it. That's the secret. Boring, consistent, intelligent decisions over years. But most people's psychology can't handle boring. They want excitement. They want fast results. They want to feel rich now, not actually be rich later. So they stay broke because their psychology is optimized for feeling good today, not building wealth tomorrow. If you can fix your psychology, if you can think like someone who's building wealth instead of someone who's just trying to feel rich, you'll make it. It's not about how much you make. It's about how you think. If this video exposed your broke psychology and you're ready to fix it, hit that like button and subscribe for more uncomfortable truths about money. And comment below which trap you fell into. Let's be honest together. It's therapeutic. Thanks for watching. Now go track your spending.